Hi everybody, DDK here, back with the final map for this grand final between Rat and Dziku, and it's cpm3a is the map. So could there be a more fitting map for the clash of Rat and Dziku in the absolute last and final map of this series? So, match point to either player, and let's start this game up by spectating Rat.
Fight. 3,
Here we go.
1, fight.
Rat not getting the best of positions, but will get the red, so no problem there. No problemo. And good stack for Dziku though, but Dziku not having quite the right weapon out there, and Rat hitting some great rockets, but a huge amount of damage coming out from Dziku as well. Let's switch over to Dziku as he's the player in control. Let's see what he can make happen. And I think I say make it happen way too much. There we go, we got a double takeout there, both spawning next to it, and Dziku manages to get it. He won't be the one getting the weapons though, but he'll have a shaft here to console him. Rat with the mid-air rockets, gonna get some awesome damage onto the Dziku, but he just can't quite finish him off. It's close, but it's just not close enough. And with the red spawning soon, the Dziku's got to be careful that he keeps himself on position for that, because if he gives that away to Rat, it's going to not be awesome. But there we go, Rat will get that red, as Dziku opted for the Mega, and I would have liked the red there. Good rocket from Dziku, bouncing him up. But Rat, if we switch over to him, we can see how he plays this out. He's not super stacked, but he will find Dziku's missing important rockets there, and Dziku's scooping up that health away from Rat. And we've got a red spawning soon, and also a Mega. I think they're going to spawn around the same time, so we've got to be careful about that. So Rat going in, not quite quick enough to get that red, and if Dziku gets the Mega as well, Rat is going to be in a world of trouble. And Rat does land some good damage though, so it won't be as bad as it could be. But here we go, the classic situation on CPM3, that Mega and the kind of middle shaft position confrontation. A good rocket to rail combo from Rat, evening it up as much as he could hope to. He still desperately needs health, and he's going to get some kind of health now, but it's not going to be enough to really keep him in a comfortable position. And he's going to be playing for this Mega, which will be spawning soon, but there it is. But has Dziku got a good position on him? He has. He gets out of there and he's taking a rail, but he has to play these lower levels. He's got to be careful. He doesn't want to give away any frags. This is the hard position on CPM3, and he does hit the rail, which is going to help him tremendously. And he does get a good engagement coming into that middle area, and that's going to force the Dziku back. And now Rat's kind of slowly pushed himself back into a position of control now, so he has to recognize this. He can't allow Dziku to get anything like a Mega or a red. And putting the damage onto Dziku there. Dziku trapped at that Mega area, scared to move away, spamming those pines. In the meantime, well, Rat will get the red, and the Mega's up any second now, and Dziku has to leave. And Rat, I wonder if Rat knows that Mega is up. I wonder if he knows. So, Dziku now trying to survive, missing the rails. And finally, Rat will finish him off, and Dziku managing to escape. And that's the first thing that he needs to do. He needs to escape Rat, and now see what he can get. He got himself a couple of yellows. Now he needs some health. There's that Mega, and Dziku is actually not looking too bad considering where he was. Rat's control has been shattered by the rails and the sneaky play of the Dziku. So Dziku now is going to be looking to get damage onto Rat as he drops with this red. I feel like Dziku probably could have gotten that red, but never mind. And Rat's playing this middle area, and Dziku opting for these lower levels. He's going to try and get some damage in where he can, and missing the shots. It's not where he wants to be, but here's the close range rocket fight, and Dziku taking way too much damage there. Rat doing a good job, and he's going to be able to deny that yellow and try and land some kind of damage onto Dziku to finish him off. Oh, doesn't hit the combo there with that rail, and Dziku getting that red will save him for the moment. But that is a brilliant rocket from Rat. And with that rocket, he's in a position now to just solidify his control. And if he can get this next red, it's going to be looking really bad for the Dziku. We know Rat loves to be aggressive, and getting that red is going to give Rat so much to work with as far as being aggressive goes. But he is out of rockets. There we go, there's the rocket pack. And he finds Dziku. Dziku hitting a much needed rocket, but still Rat so strong after picking up that red and that mega. And Dziku dropping some frags. There's not much more he can do here. I mean, Rat's so stacked. When you let Rat get into this position where he's so stacked, it's gonna be you're gonna lose frags. Oh, good rail there, a bit of a pixel rail. And as long as Rat can get this mega, Dziku's still in dire straits right now. But he does hit the rocket, the defensive rocket, and Rat's got to be careful not to get too over-eager. Right now he's in a position where he doesn't really want to fight, he wants to just get items now. Just keep the Dziku away from items, don't take too much damage, that's what he's looking for. And that yellow's up, but he's going to be worried about this red, and Dziku gets that red. Unsure why, I guess Rat didn't have a time on it, and that's why he didn't want to drop down. Because he didn't even know 100% if Dziku had already taken it. Oh, but gets the awesome combo there, and it's going to finish the Dziku off. Looking to close this final out in dominating fashion. With 4 minutes left, Rat is landing the shots he needs to land. If he can continue this, he's looking great. And Dziku not happy with himself in that fight, kind of going AFK right at the end of it and just being like holding his hands up and being like, just kill me then, I don't care. And he's shooting the machine gun. Oh, the machine gun. Come on, Dziku, it's only 8 frags, you can definitely do this. Just got to get your head back into the game. Always got to wrestle with the psychological aspect of this game. Quake is such a mental game, and that rail from Rat really shows that he's feeling himself, getting to see some flair, some of the Rat flair. And the Rat was never really known for being an aim-based player at all, but so when he's hitting his shots, you know it's gonna be good for him. Gotta be careful though, it's getting a bit low. Doesn't want to let up on Dziku. If you let a player like Dziku, like if you stop taking him seriously and you give him a couple frags, you never know what's going to happen. I mean, someone of Dziku's caliber is going to be able to put himself back on the board if you're not careful. So Rat's got to maintain his composure, keep his concentration up. And Dziku is looking like he's tilted now, and he calls it. He says congratulates Rat on becoming the champion of the CPM Masters Cup of 2006. And what a series it was. We only really had one blowout game on that CPM4, but for the most part it was a very close series and it really could have gone either way. So, I'm not sure whether to let this play through. I mean, Dziku already called it, so I might as well just talk about the game a bit. So, I mean, there's not much more to say other than the Rat playing his game and pulling it off, hitting the shots and making it work. And I guess Dziku just not making the most of what he could have, of what he had. And I'll be trying to find some more classic games. I guess I'll ask around and see if anyone has anything in particular they can remember that's pretty awesome, and that goes for you viewers as well. Just leave something in the comments and I'll definitely try and find it. If you do not provide the link, I'll try and grab it. I'm sure I should probably put some VU games up and stuff like that as well. When VU was in form, like the few months before Painkiller and stuff, he was an absolute monster, a really fun player to watch, very explosive player. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this series between Rat and Dziku, and stay tuned for more action in the world of Quake. GG's.